Time skip after Shadowlands. Is this for real? In today's video, I'll take a look at what we now know. But before going deep into the subject, which was talked about by Blizzard's very own Hazzikostas, things could change, so always keep that in mind. But I do believe that changing their mind on this would for sure signal the end of the game as we know it. Now, Shadowlands is said to be on a different time than what we're used to in Azeroth, which makes perfect sense. Depth has a funny way of throwing your schedule and your concept of time out the window. Depth slows things down dramatically, you could say. Now, let's take a look at a theory that I've been working on myself, in which Anduin, Thrall, Valen, and a few other leaders stay in Azeroth, while the heroes of the Alliance and Horde head on into Shadowlands. Now, these great leaders believe that we are dead, so they go on with their life on Azeroth as they know it. Anduin marries Talia, and they have a child, a son. In BFA, we've already learned that Thrall has children and a wife. While we're going to Shadowlands fighting death itself to return to our home in Azeroth, leaders such as Thrall and Anduin grow older. Their children taking a very important role, stepping up to lead the Horde and the Alliance. Now, for a moment, let's take a look at the Death Knight. If you've ever played a Death Knight, the name Salinar should be one that you know. During the Burning Legion's third invasion, the Knights of the Everblade traveled to Shadowlands to gather aggregates of anguish, 5 tortured essences, if you will. And Salinar needed these to be able to conjure the steeds of the damned for the Order's new horsemen. Salinar notes that while years have passed in regular world, for him, in the realm of the shadows, it had only been mere days since he had helped the Death Lord claim their own death chargers. Now, having defeated death and coming out of the Shadowlands, we find older leaders, with the world having aged, not days, but many years. The possibilities are endless at this point, and a few of the things that I've thought of are, first, we would return to find that Anduin and Thrall have both outlived their time as leaders, having their children step up into the role and lead the factions forward. We're at peace, no war in sight. And as we look around us, we see that the world we knew as Azeroth is nothing like what we are seeing now. In fact, it never was. It did not exist. We have been trapped in Shadowlands all these many years, living a nightmare, war after war, death of those we called friends and loved ones, and now we're at long last free, and we're in the true Azeroth. It's also possible we would return to find that Anduin and Thrall have both outlived their time as leaders, having their children step into that role and lead the factions forward. The land we knew as Azeroth has been nothing but a dream, or should I say, a nightmare. Leaders we thought that are dead, lands that we thought were long since changed and scarred, families and friends dead. We return to find that they are all alive and well, and they too had been fighting from this side to get us home. We learned that the world around us is new, nothing like what we had imagined. And yes, I fully believe that this could be the way Blizzard introduces World of Warcraft 2. What are your thoughts? Do you have a theory on how this time skip could work? Let me know what you think. Remember, why level alone when you can level up with Hawk Gaming?